Let us out! Don't be angry, I'm just doing my job. Let us out! Let us out, let us out, let us out, let us out! Aww. Let us out, let us out, let us out, let us out! Freaking amateurs. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 46 of Final Fantasy VII. So on the last time with Final Fantasy VII, we pretty much explored all of the Icicle Inn, and we found out some lore about Professor Gast, Ifalna, and Dr. Hojo. Pretty interesting stuff. So today, we're going to finally get out of here and proceed. Sorry I ran off a little while ago. I thought I was going to be in trouble. Anyhow, you'll need a snowboard to get down that hill. Want to learn how to ride one? Nah, I'm good. Alright, fathead, don't blame me if you get hurt. I like this guy. Be careful! And here we go, snowboarding! Since there's no music, I'll have to put in my own. There it is, that's the cheese! So here we have the snowboarding minigame. So, in order to sharply turn, well, in order to turn, you just do the left and right like usual. However, if you want to sharply turn, ow, you're going to have to use the L and R buttons. Yes, the shoulder buttons will do the trick. Just the L and R's will do fine. So, this little mini game, first time running through, there's really nothing to worry about, actually. All you really have to do is just to, you know, get through this. Absolutely no problem. You can just bump as many times as you want. You can, you know, fail and mess up as many times as you want to. And there's no penalty, so good for you. Good for you. So, here in this snowboarding, you want to jump at the appropriate times to get the balloons. They're not really worth anything, but it's something. But yeah, look what you can do, man. Yeah! Oh, come on! Oh my god. Shut up, game. Shut up. Alright, you can do tricks. You can be trick. Stop! Yeah, you can do tricks off of these ramps. You can do all sorts of things. Well, all sorts of things that involve snowboarding anyway. But yeah, once again, this is a totally unique sequence of Final Fantasy VII, where they have this long track, and they somehow fit it all this into the PS1. Let's see if I was about to say, let me see if I can actually get through this time without hitting a tree, but nope, apparently not. I don't want to friggin' mess up again. You can knock over those snow chocobos, and yes, they're actually snow chocobos this time around. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I'm sorry, gotta love that, I can certainly see that, cut off JPEG of realistic mountains. That's great. This game is old. Yeah, this game is like 23 years old at this point, and I'm like, what? Yeah, 23 years old. And it still looks presentable. Anyway, I believe this is the final stretch. And avoiding these igloo. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Of course. On average, this should really take you only about 4 minutes. But if you're really good at it, then you can do it in under 4. No matter what path you take, you'll all end up the same way. Ugh. Actually, no, it really does matter, actually, because this is gonna be hell! I guess we're still in one piece. Everyone alright? I'm too old for this. Damn. Not old, you look young, man. God, I can't stand it. So, where did we land? We jumped pretty far. We need the map, okay? Let's see it with Y. Sure is cold. We'll freeze if we stay here any longer. And this is the point where even if you took the map, it's okay. I got it to appear on the map for once. Good. Yeah, I actually got it to appear on the map for once. And this is where I'm gonna need a thing because a guide for this because oh my god. Because oh my god, finding all the items can be rather heck-ish. Yes, it can be rather heck-ish. And I'm gonna thank Jagged.com for this because they have a great Final Fantasy VII guide that I'm using right now. So where we are is Area 2, and I want to make it to... I want to go on a certain path. So I believe where I want to go is Area 5, which is up north. Ah! Good, mate. And there are also enemies here, so that's also very fun. Thankfully, they can be very easily taken care of with, you know, your regular attacks. Now, the thing is, I don't know which way is north up here. So I could end up in the wrong area, but here's the deal, basically, with this area, with the Great Glacier, which is where we're at. So, after a certain amount of steps, you're gonna pass out. But you'll regain consciousness near the end of the Great Glacier. So, just letting you know right now, that is going to be a thing. That's going to be a thing that you have to remember. After a certain amount of steps, which is actually a pretty long time, actually, you're going to pass out. So, beware. Just beware. And actually, let me get that steel materia onto Yuffie, actually. Because there's an enemy here that you want to steal from. I mean, if you can ever get it to work. Okay, good. So we are in the right place. Okay. So this is Area 5. I want to go on a certain path. Yeah, I want to go on a certain path that leads to the items that you can get here. And believe me, the items that you can get here are very much worth your time. So, I am going to do this. So up here you get a potion. Yeah, great item to start with. That's very worth your time. And going up to here, which is going to be a very long time, you will end up here. The only way is to cross. Yes, it is. So, you go up, left, down, left, up, east, northy, 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 west, south, east, west, and then up here to this again. Much like a certain puzzle in Twilight Princess, I can't use this without a guide. There's no way I would remember. But, successfully going over here, you'll get a safety bit, which is an accessory. The safety bit protects against sudden death, petrification, and slow numbness. So, that's good already. Ah, God! Why are there enemies in here? I thought I was safe. Why am I not surprised that I'm not safe? So, Ice Golem. Already showing off that ice ring in check. So, yeah, it's basically recommended that you want to have the ice ring on somebody because you're going to be running into a lot of cold attacks here. And other than Cold Snap, the Ice Golem really couldn't be all that important and special. Just an enemy that you'll have to defeat is all. I still can't believe there are enemies in there. Why? There's no, that's not very sauce at all. All right, so here to go back, you go west, south, east, south, west, south. Yeah, just go into this pattern and you'll be fine. Since the icebergs apparently change from time to time. Alright, so next things is next. You want to go over to the northeast. And go along the pathway through the trees. And I believe you'll reach area number 7, I believe. You want to head over to the right. And you'll make it up this mountainside, which leads to area number 10. Again, Jagged is a good source for everything. You'll go on this pathway multiple times, but trust me, you're getting there. The game's not glitching. Ooh, these bad boys. Shreds and Frozen Nail. Just so you're aware, you won't have to worry about enemy skills for a little bit. Nice. You won't have to worry about enemy skills for a little bit. However, just saying, going past this area, you'll definitely want to worry about enemy skills. Especially one in particular that you might possibly want to not miss. Alright, so we got that. And now we keep going. And I believe this is area number 10. And now you want to go over to the northeast. And it's going to be really far. That's going to waste a certain amount of steps. Because of course it is. They really want to make you do your... They really want to... Yeah. Over here you get an added cut materia. It's almost not visible thanks to the snow, but there it is. And of course we get a back attack. I'm not even gonna bother. But yeah, they really have to make you work for this. Because the Great Glacier is just purely a maze, and regardless of how my feelings are towards mazes, in the end you're basically going to make it anyway, so what even is the point of this? Anyway. Yeah, I feel like all this extra space is just, you know, unnecessary work that they put into. Well, I greatly appreciate the pre-rendered backgrounds, guys. It's a thing. This maze is not really a fondness of my no-siree Bob. Also, gotta say, the name Frozen Nail, they're really weak, but they're really cool. Okay, next up, I want to go over here and further down. Yeah, they added these extra steps just to make sure that, you know, you will pass out. I swear. All right, so go down here, and you need to touch this hot spring in order to trigger something that's a little bit later. Hot spring. FYI, it doesn't warm you up, by the way. It doesn't reset your step counter. It's just there to touch a hot spring to trigger something. And now, I believe we keep going up here. And yeah, again, just to waste time. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these areas are just built to waste your steps. Anyway, here is a unique aspect, and one that I feel like it should have been from the very get-go. Snow, as far as you can see. Better watch where I walk. I'll place a landmark and start walking. You want to head east. Because east is where you want to go. So, in this area, you're going to be running in a 3D environment. And because of that, the wind is going to mess up your directions. Thanks for the free health, buttholes. Yeah, the wind is going to mess up your, compass directions. So just remember where you're facing and where you're going. And besides, we want to head over to the east. Because that thing that you wanted to do, which is touch the hot spring, triggers something in this area alone. Alright, let's move on. Now we make it over here. And you want to go into the cave. And you'll meet a person here. Oh, hello. Hello, enemies called the Lesser. You know what? I'm just gonna call them dragons. I don't give two hecks. Cause Lesser Loploth. How does anyone come up with these names? Sid gets a level up, and you can get a Phoenix down from the drag. Oh, fuck off! You know, that sounds about right. You awake? You collapsed at the Great Glacier. It's a miracle you're alive. My name is Hozolf. I've been living here 20 years now. If you're planning to head north, you better listen to me. So yes, let's go back inside of Cloud to get outside of Cloud again. You ever hear those who challenge the cliff? Nope. There's an old legend that says something fell from the sky here a long time ago. It's supposed to have pushed up the land up and formed this cliff. 20 years ago, Yamsky and I braved this cliff to see what was on the other side. But we weren't prepared for it. We never dreamed the temperature would be so low. The cliff has a biting cold wind that lowers your body temperature. Yamsky was below me. He cut his own rope. I didn't even notice. I lived here ever since, challenging the cliff and providing warning and shelter to my fellow climbers. If you're going to climb the cliff, you need to take 2 precautions. First, check your route. It's hard to find because of all the snow. Second, warm yourselves up once you get to a ledge. Understand? Yes, I do. You must be tired from getting all the way up here. You better get some rest before you head out. Which is actually kind of a good thing in this case, because I was low on HP. And also, there's a save point here, so you can use the PHS. I'm going to keep on Yuffie and Sid for right now, and I'm going to switch them up next time. Damn, look at Sid go. You know, I was thinking. What is it? Seeing a place like this makes you realize how awesome nature is. But if anyone told me to live here, I'd tell them to. Well, you know. I'll tell you one thing, though. If I ever had to live here, I'd change things around and make it better. I guess Midgard's the total opposite of this place. When you think of it that way, Shinra doesn't seem so bad. What the hell am I saying? Is Shinra not bad? We'll secure the route. You come up later. Yeah, so you're right there by Gaia's Cliff. However, we're not done with the Great Glacier yet. but you can talk to everybody else here. This is secret info, but Rufus is going to arrive here too. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, Kate, we already got it. Thanks. You know, standing here like this kind of makes you feel like the planet's not really with us, you know? Of course, we can't even compete. I mean, the planet doesn't even notice us humans. Very profound, Barrett. See, I also like him because Barrett is a deep dude. I wonder what's at the top of that cliff. Well, we shall see. What about you, Vincent? Dude. I wonder what's on at the other side of that cliff. That's basically what Red said. What, Tifa, do you have to go pee? And what are you doing to your crotch? I don't like that. Gotta keep telling myself, this blizzard's okay. Yeah, sorry, Tifa. I really don't... Tifa. Stop! Anyway, going down here, you'll end up all the way back here to the 3D area. Back to the place! Okay, just so that we're absolutely sure to not be interrupted this time and potentially waste steps. And also to make sure that, we actually have the steel materia good. Right, we're gonna do this! You got a lot of nerve trying to touch me with the same dirty hands that touched that filthy hot spring. I'll never forgive you. Oh my god, it's a boss fight? Yes, a boss fight against a regular enemy that you can run into, although she's very rare. Snow! Yeah, I don't even know why they even bothered putting in the regular boss music for this one. It's really... It's incredibly bizarre. But what's also incredibly bizarre is the fact that Snow has the ability to confuse. Which obviously it didn't work on me, because I'm awesome. But yeah, it's like I said, big energy for me, because I have an accessory that drains cold attacks. So who's laughing now? Anyway, I'm trying to steal this item. I really want to get this item. And fortunately, steal doesn't work 100% of the time. So go me. And also, Yuffie might be confused. Go me. Oi, mate. Trying to steal from sit there, but the Snow is not really even a hard enemy, mind you. It's not hard. She's not hard to beat. It's just the fact that... Wait a minute. He's confused on all opponents. Do I have anything to cure? Well, there's the remedies. No, please don't confuse me. Thank God. Oh, good. Just as Yuffie got cured of confusion. Cool. Oh, yeah, and it also occurred to me that Cloud still has the ribbon on him, so I guess that's why Confused doesn't work on him. Thank you! The circlets! Thank you very much, and now I can beta you, and you can be dead now. The circlet is a really, really good accessory. Yeah, why is it good? Well, you'll see in a minute. See? Don't even know why they even bothered putting in boss music for such an easy enemy. And one that's entirely worthless in Act 6. Why this? Because you're getting Alexander materia, that's why. And a spelling error. Anyway, yeah, Alexander materia, that's a summon. And turns out that I've actually used Alexander for the first time in my practice, and Alexander's pretty epic. Named after the holy city of Alexandria, it is. Bit of background information for you. Now, here comes the last part of my Great Glacier stuff, because it's definitely something Well, it's not really definitely something. I say it's definitely something because it's either going to be really, really stupid or something like that. But in actuality, I'm just about done with this place. So we're not going to have any more random encounters because I say so. So anyway, I believe you want to go over to the center. See, this is more or less what I think the Great Glacier should have been, which is just, you know, you going around this field like it's an overworld. Like, it's really cool. It's really great. But, like, the Great Glacier is just a maze that's kind of pointless, honestly. I mean, its items are good. Its items are good. Good, yes. Its items are good, yes. But it's just a little bit too difficult to navigate without a guide. You know, just saying. Anyway, we are all good here. And with that, we shall remove all of the materia on Yuffie and Sid, because that's just how we do. And for this next portion, we're going to be stuck with these guys for a little bit. So, Kate and Vincent, you guys are in, babe. Sons, you guys are in. And I'll get you set up with your materia off screen, of course. So anyway, we're about done with the Great Glacier, thank God, but we still got a long climb to go, especially if we want to reach our guy. So, next time on Final Fantasy VII, we're going to make that daring climb that Halsall once did long ago. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and